Greetings, YouTube. I want to start off this video by giving some praise to Kabam because despite what happened last month, 2 of the last 3 months, September and this month, November, were the 2 best side quests we have ever seen. I think overall, given how many players have benefited, the September 2020 side quest will always be the best example of the perfect side quest. But this month, especially with the error/mistake that gave every difficulty of the event quest 1 down the rewards that it was supposed to have. So if you missed those videos, if you're wondering why does Uncollected have so much gamma? Well, that should have been what was in Cavalier, but it was bumped down 1. Why does Master have so much gamma? Because that's what should have been in Uncollected, but it was bumped down 1, etc. This benefits players who can't compete at a level to fight the Cavalier event quest difficulty, and that actually helps so many players hopefully progress their accounts to an even better tier before Cyber Weekend in 3 weeks. So in between the 2 best months of side quests, we had the month of October, which is when Halloween is, so it was quite fitting that this was a scary letdown. Not only were the soul boosts just bizarre, I purchased a couple and used them, and I swear it made my roster worse. It made it harder to go down my path, not easier. And when I talked to my alliance, they're like, well, yeah, just don't use them. And I thought, okay, but then why are they even there? So I used the majority of the rest of my currency for that side quest month of October on keys just to explore the 2 easiest difficulties after I had fully explored all the paths of the most difficult tiers. But some of you out there told me that you just didn't want to do that. You just wanted to hoard that soul currency and see what crystals you could purchase after. And you were under the impression that that's exactly what you could do with the remaining currency that you had. So I've seen people who've said that they had over 5,000 leftover currency. I've seen some even said they had 15,000. Well, bottom line is, this is why some people are upset. In the last 24 hours, they logged into the game, and that currency they'd been hoarding for those crystals was gone. And the really bizarre thing is that the crystals showed up that they thought they could purchase, but you have to purchase them with keys, and they didn't know this, so they didn't purchase the keys with their soul currency, thus making it feel as though that entire side quest currency hoarding was for literally nothing. So we have a bunch of people who commented on this. Let's just look at the first page of the forum. I thought they would let us exchange them for something, especially since the soul boosts were such a failure. I'm guessing we all had a ton of them. All gone. I just late for 10 seconds to exchange all of my stocks of souls. So sad. Kabam should open the shop at least 3 days more. It'd be nice to even convert them to gold. Kabam dropped the ball there. They have sold out crystals now that you can buy for keys, but I didn't buy extra keys because I thought we could use the soul currency. How many others were confused? Well, turns out quite a few. Yeah, I thought we were going to use souls to exchange the crystals, not just keys. This just does not make sense. How do I know in advance that I need to buy extra keys before the soul store closed to exchange? And that is a valid question. It really just feels like they didn't think this through. And it's tough when I do these videos because on one hand, I get why people are upset. But on the other hand, I've been playing this game for so long that side quests were not a thing for a long time. Or they would be every few months, but they weren't the expectation to be in the game every month. And so Kabam looks at this like, we gave you more content, we gave you more chances for rewards, and people are still complaining. And that frustrates them. But I think objectively speaking, this was just a really bad system of exchanging what was left over in your inventory. Lost souls are gone, so that wouldn't matter. They can just magically bring back all the lost souls they deleted. So that really is a solution. Now, hopefully their server still has that data, right? According to the endgame mail, the souls and skeleton keys were to become useless keys. Guess Kabam lied again. So, to be kind, the messaging has not been real consistent. This is not a video where I'm trying to throw shade at Kabam. I'm just putting out there what summoners have reached out to me to discuss because of the lack of communication, consistency, and transparency about what they were hoarding. Obviously, if all of these summoners had known that they had to use their soul currency to convert to keys to get the crystals, they just would have bought a bunch of keys beforehand. But what I read it as is that you were going to get, if you wanted to buy the keys, you were going to get one opportunity to do it after the event was done, and then you could just use up all your soul currency. But somehow that didn't get created or that got lost in the shuffle. Massively disappointing. 2K souls gone. Total nonsense, failure of communication. I had 10K worth of souls. I was expecting for something to exchange for that. And, maybe it was just going to be some premium disappointment shards for your trouble. I know they said that these crystals weren't going to be amazing. It's not like you're getting 6-star shards from them. But at the same time, it is quite fitting for the side quest month that was more frustrating than enjoyable, especially paired in between the 2 greatest side quests of all time, that this is how this would conclude. So, YouTube, did you have a lot of currency just lying around that you were waiting to convert, or could you care less? Comment below, let me know. And as always, I continue to praise Kabam for this month's side quest. Take advantage of it. Get at least 700,000 if you can. Trade it in for that 5-star generic awakening gem. Use it on a champion that needs to be awakened. Use that champion to progress, if you haven't already, to the next progression level. Get better Cyber Weekend rewards. It's a domino effect of positive change for your account in the month of November. Let's get it done. Let's help you succeed. That is why this channel exists, and hopefully that's why you clicked on this video.